Are you ready for a cosmic adventure? Over the next century, our universe is set to unfold a series of planned celestial events, each more breathtaking than the last. From planetary alignments to cometary spectacles, these astronomical wonders will shape the future of space exploration. I still remember the thrill of watching Halley's Comet in 1986 through my first 60mm refractor telescope. It ignited a lifelong passion for astronomy. While I may not be around to witness its return in 2061, I'm determined to share the excitement of these upcoming celestial events with you. Join me as we embark on this cosmic odyssey. Welcome to the first part of a 5-part series where we'll embark on a cosmic journey through the next century, exploring some of the most extraordinary celestial events. We'll delve into the details of these astronomical marvels, bringing them to life with stunning visualizations. While these are the events we anticipate, the cosmos often surprises us with unexpected celestial displays. So, fasten your seatbelts as we journey through the next century, uncovering the mysteries of the universe. In this first part, we'll dive into 3 captivating celestial events. Saturn's vanishing rings in 2025. Witness the iconic rings of Saturn disappear from view as the planet's axis tilts, providing a unique opportunity to study the planet's core and atmosphere. Perseid Meteor Shower peak in 2028. Prepare to be amazed by a dazzling display of shooting stars as the Earth passes through the debris trail of comet Swift-Tuttle in 2028. This year, ideal viewing conditions will make the Perseid Meteor Shower one of the most spectacular celestial events of the decade. The darkest lunar eclipse of the century in 2029. Experience the eerie beauty of a total lunar eclipse, where the moon turns a deep shade of red as it passes through Earth's shadow. The 21st century is packed with stunning astronomy events, so let's dive in. Here are the dates, tips, and unique details of each event. Saturn's iconic rings, often described as the most stunning feature in the solar system, will temporarily disappear in 2025. But don't worry, the rings themselves aren't going anywhere. Instead, their vanishing act is an optical illusion caused by Saturn's unique tilt and its orbit around the Sun. Saturn's rings are made up of countless particles of ice and rock, ranging in size from tiny grains to massive chunks. These rings, stretching over 175,000 miles wide but less than a mile thick, are tilted relative to Saturn's orbit. As the planet revolves around the Sun, there are times when the rings align edge-on with Earth's viewpoint. In 2025, this edge-on orientation will make the rings appear to vanish because they become so thin that they are nearly impossible to see, even through powerful telescopes. Why does this happen? Saturn completes one orbit around the Sun every 29.5 Earth years. As it moves, its tilted rings appear to open, and close from our perspective on Earth. This phenomenon, known as a ring plane crossing, occurs twice in Saturn's orbit. The last crossing was in 2009, and the next will occur in 2025. During these periods, the rings become so faint that Saturn looks like a plain, ringless planet to the naked eye. Scientific importance. For astronomers, ring plane crossings provide a rare opportunity to study Saturn's rings in detail. As the rings flatten, smaller and fainter moons hidden within the ring's structure become easier to observe. The flattening also reveals the vertical structure of the rings, allowing scientists to measure their thickness and better understand how they formed. Moreover, studying Saturn's rings during these events helps astronomers learn more about their eventual fate. Recent research suggests that the rings are slowly disintegrating, with particles being pulled into Saturn's atmosphere by its gravity. This process, known as ring rain, could cause the rings to disappear entirely within the next 100 to 300 million years, a blink of an eye in cosmic terms. Fun facts about Saturn's rings. The rings are younger than dinosaurs. Saturn's rings are estimated to be just 100 million years old, making them a relatively recent addition to the solar system. When dinosaurs roamed Earth, Saturn might not have had its iconic rings. What are they made of? The rings are 99% water ice, with the rest made up of rocky debris and dust. Some particles are as small as grains of sand, while others are the size of houses. They're shockingly thin. Despite their massive diameter, Saturn's rings are less than 1 mile thick, proportionally thinner than a sheet of paper. Ring plane crossings were once mysteries. Before telescopes advanced, early astronomers like Galileo Galilei were baffled by Saturn's changing appearance. In 1612, he noted Saturn's ears, the rings, had disappeared, not realizing he was observing a ring plane crossing. Tips for observing the 2025 ring plane crossing. The rings will appear edge-on for several weeks in mid-2025. The exact dates depend on Saturn's position relative to Earth. Unfortunately, the conditions for observing Saturn at the optimal edge-on alignment of its rings will be limited due to its close proximity to the Sun. Saturn will move away from the Sun by May 2025, and during this time, early morning hours will offer better observation conditions, although Saturn will still be low on the horizon. Saturn will be visible in the night sky with the help of a telescope. Look for Saturn in the eastern direction, low on the horizon, about 1 hour before sunrise. Be sure to check local astronomy guides for the best viewing times. Even with a telescope, the rings will be incredibly faint. Instead, focus on Saturn's stunning golden hue and try to spot some of its 83 moons, like Titan or Enceladus. One of the most beloved and consistent celestial events, the Perseid Meteor Shower, will reach its dazzling peak in August 2028, promising a night sky full of shooting stars. Known for its bright, fast meteors that often leave glowing trails, the Perseids are a stargazer's favorite. This year's display will be particularly impressive, as the moon will be in a favorable phase, minimizing light interference and allowing viewers to see up to 100 meteors per hour under ideal conditions. The Perseids originate from the debris trail left by Comet 109P Swift-Tuttle, a massive comet that orbits the Sun every 133 years. As Earth passes through this debris field each summer, tiny fragments of dust and rock burn up in our atmosphere, creating the spectacular light show we know as a meteor shower. The Perseids have been observed for nearly 2,000 years. The earliest recorded mention dates back to 36 AD by Chinese astronomers who described stars that fell like rain. In medieval Europe, the Perseids became known as the Tears of St. Lawrence, as they coincided with the feast day of the martyred saint on August 10th. For astronomers, meteor showers like the Perseids provide a unique opportunity to study the composition of comets. By analyzing the light emitted as meteors burn up, scientists can learn about the chemical makeup of the particles, offering insights into the early solar system's formation. Additionally, studying the Perseids radiant, the point in the sky where the meteors appear to originate, helps refine our understanding of Earth's interaction with cometary debris fields. Fun facts about the Perseid Meteor Shower. Perseid meteors travel at an astonishing 37 miles per second, 59 kilometers per second. That's over 133,000 miles per hour, fast enough to cross the USA in less than a minute. Comet 109P Swift-Tuttle, the source of the Perseids, is the largest object to repeatedly pass near Earth. Its nucleus measures 16 miles, 26 kilometers across, twice the size of the asteroid that likely wiped out the dinosaurs. Many Perseid meteors leave behind persistent trails that can linger for several seconds, glowing green or red due to the ionization of atmospheric gases like oxygen and nitrogen. To fully enjoy the Perseids meteor shower in 2028, head to a dark sky reserve, rural area, or any location far from city lights for the clearest views. The shower will peak on the nights of August 12th to 13th, with the best activity occurring after midnight, when Earth moves through the densest part of the meteor stream. For a comfortable experience, bring a blanket or a reclining chair to lie back and enjoy the show. A thermos of your favorite drink can help keep you cozy during the cooler hours of the night. No telescope is necessary. The Perseids are best seen with the naked eye, giving you a full view of the expansive night sky. Make the most of this event by turning it into a group outing or a peaceful camping trip. The combination of brilliant meteors streaking across the sky and the serenity of a summer night creates an unforgettable stargazing experience. In 2029, skywatchers will witness an extraordinary celestial event, the darkest lunar eclipse of the century. A lunar eclipse occurs when the Earth moves directly between the Sun and the Moon, casting its shadow across the lunar surface. However, this particular eclipse stands out because the Moon will pass through the darkest, innermost part of Earth's shadow, called the umbra, making it appear almost invisible to the naked eye. This total eclipse will take place on June 26, 2029, and during its peak, the Moon will appear as a faint reddish-black disk in the night sky. This effect, often referred to as a blood moon, happens because Earth's atmosphere bends some sunlight into the shadow, scattering blue light and leaving behind red hues. But in this eclipse, the moon will pass through the deepest part of the umbra, creating an unusually dark and eerie spectacle. The darkness of a lunar eclipse depends on the amount of dust and particles in Earth's atmosphere, which block sunlight from reaching the moon. In 2029, this event will coincide with increased volcanic activity or atmospheric conditions, further dimming the already shadowed moon. Such dim eclipses are classified as Danjon Scale 0 events, meaning they are nearly invisible compared to brighter eclipses seen in past years. Dark lunar eclipses have historically been sources of awe and fear. Ancient civilizations often regarded them as ominous portents of war, famine, or natural disasters. For example, the Incas believed lunar eclipses occurred when a jaguar attacked the moon, and they would make noise to scare it away. In ancient China, eclipses were seen as celestial warnings to the emperor, symbolizing instability or change. In more recent times, scientists have used eclipses to study Earth's atmosphere. During dark eclipses, the faint light reflected by the moon helps researchers measure the density of volcanic ash and aerosols in the stratosphere. This darkest eclipse of the century will provide researchers with an incredible opportunity to study how Earth's atmosphere interacts with sunlight. Using data collected during the eclipse, scientists will measure atmospheric clarity. The level of darkness will reveal how much volcanic or industrial pollution exists in the atmosphere at the time. Track volcanic activity. Any large-scale eruptions leading up to 2029 will inject ash and gases into the atmosphere, further dimming the moon. Improve climate models. By analyzing the effect of scattered light on the eclipse's visibility, researchers can refine climate predictions tied to atmospheric changes. Fun facts about lunar eclipses. During an eclipse, Earth's atmosphere scatters shorter wavelengths of blue light while allowing red light to pass through, creating the moon's reddish glow. But in 2029, this eclipse will be so dark that the moon might appear black to the unaided eye. NASA uses lunar eclipses to monitor changes in Earth's ozone layer, pollution levels, and even the effects of space weather on our atmosphere. While the 2029 eclipse will be the darkest, the longest lunar eclipse occurred on July 27, 2018, lasting 1 hour and 43 minutes. The next lunar eclipse of comparable darkness won't occur until the late 2100s, making this a truly once-in-a-lifetime event for observers today. The 2029 eclipse will be visible across large portions of the Americas, Europe, and Africa. To enjoy the clearest views, seek out locations with minimal light pollution, such as rural areas or elevated spots away from city lights. Using binoculars or a telescope can enhance the mesmerizing sight of the darkened moon, but the event is just as captivating when viewed with the naked eye. Make sure to check your local timing for the eclipse's peak, as this is when the moon will appear at its darkest and most dramatic. Thanks for joining us on this cosmic journey. Let us know in the comments which events you're most excited to see, and don't forget to check out our other videos for more stargazing tips and upcoming astronomy events. Happy stargazing and clear skies! As we conclude this virtual Odyssey, we invite you to like and subscribe to our channel to embark on further cosmic explorations. With every click, you elevate our pursuit of knowledge and contribute to the collective understanding of our universe.